Hello guys, and welcome to my plan with me. This is the week of the 6th through the 12th of February, aka my favorite week of this whole year, and I don't think it's going to be topped because my sister was here to visit me. I'm going to be using the Planner Heaven kit. That's me. This kit is so cute. Love. Love, love. Ugh, the color is just so good. I do have the 2 tall boxes here. Added those on for my blondie gals. Oh, that doesn't go here. I'm going to be using Pixie Gold with this kit and the sparkle underlays in Pixie Gold. And then I did do a whole foil bundle, so you get to pick your 2 underlays. This sheet is the same in all. Same with this sheet is the same in all bundles. And then this is the standard washi you will get, but you can choose something else. And then this would be confetti headers. It's the standard. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's figure out what we're doing here, okay? 2 tall boxes ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna be a thing. So we have 8, 9, 10. We're gonna get rid of one of these girls for the tall girl. I think I want her laying in all the planner stuff, so we're gonna forego her for her, and then we're good to go. Okay. Right? Because that would be like 8, 9, or 8, cover her, 9, 10. Okay, cool. My inserts are from Printpression. My planner's also from Printpression. Let us just do a little zoom out so you can see everything that I'm doing. And we'll get right on into it. So this was quite a busy week. We did lots of things because little sis was here. And oh my god, I've done a lot of crying this week about her leaving. But thankfully, she does want to try to move here within the next year. If I could get through 6 months of this shit of not having her nearby, then I can get through another year. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But anywho, Monday was payday, classic, you know, the huge. Mail, went to drop off the mail, did a PO drop, got groceries, got McDonald's. I just put a soda, so I don't know if I went later in the day and only got a soda. And YouTube binge this day. Oh, yes. Because Chris did not stream this day because Haley was coming to town the next day. So we switched around his stream schedule. There is 2 scenes in this kit. Why am I such an idiot? I did some dumb shit with the glitter headers in the last video, which I'm filming these back to back. And I don't know what is wrong with me today. So we didn't stream, so I don't think we ended up getting to McDonald's until like a little bit later, past breakfast time, so I just got a Diet Coke. And I had a YouTube binge while I worked, watched House, and watched TV with Chris in the evening. I believe we were watching The Last of Us, getting caught up on that. And yeah, let me get my days of the week. This is Font Choice 5 from my shop, unfoiled. Haley came on Tuesday and I went to the airport to get her. On the way I did stop, I got gas, but I don't ever mark getting gas. I feel like I get gas, when I have guests I get gas a lot, and then like I only really get gas like 1 or 2 times a month, probably twice a month. Now that I go to Andrea's twice a week, because I just don't really go anywhere besides like the post office or to get food. But yeah, so I went and got a McDonald's soda, and then I got to the airport early and I just sat in the like text lot, and I was gonna bring a book with me, but it was raining, so I didn't want to get my book wet. So I also grabbed the mail on the way there, and my book of the month happened to be in there, which is exciting. I'm gonna use these that are in the kit, the date numbers and the holes, but if you didn't want to get the bundle, these are Font Choice 5 dates, and this is hole 3. So, just so you know. But my book of the month had arrived, so I was like, okay, I haven't like actually started my other book, because like I can't have 2 books going, it's just not my personality. So I was like, okay, let me just start this, and I got the book. My book of the month link is always down below. Really appreciate it as an affiliate link, like if you guys use it, I get a credit. But like, I really appreciate it. And so I got this one book, it was called Mame, and it was so good. I think I'm saying it right. If I'm not, please correct me if you're from Ghana and know that I'm sounding like an idiot. Let your girl know. But there was like a pronunciation, and I'm pretty sure that that's correct. So It was actually really good. I gave it a 4 stars. I've already finished it, but yeah, loved that. I picked my sister up, and then we went to like this local cafe breakfasty place. So yummy. I got chicken and waffles, and she got biscuits and gravy, and the potatoes, so good. Everything just so delicious. Loved it so much. And then one of my favorite things to do with my sister is to just like shop around, like go to a bunch of different places. She needed to go to Target, and we went to this Target in Cedar Park, and like it's in this plaza with a bunch of other things. So we went to Target, we went to Burlington, we went to Half Price Books, and then we drove to like the other side where like World Market is. Went to World Market, we went to Marshall's, we went to Tuesday Morning, went to all the places, bought a puzzle. It was just great. And then we got back and we built the puzzle, like all of us, the 3 of us together, me, Chris, and Haley built the puzzle. It was really cute. And then we went and got ramen for dinner. My sister, I forgot to do the holes. My sister loves food. She's a foodie. So it was fun getting to, because when she first came to visit, we had only been here for like less than a month. So we didn't really have like favorite places yet. So it was quite fun to take her to all of our faves. I feel like the only place I didn't take her that like was a fave that's currently not a fave was Tarka. And I'm convinced when I had food poisoning a couple of weeks ago, it was from Tarka, because like, I feel like your body like lets you know about things. Maybe you think I'm crazy, but my only other option could be cucumbers, and like the cucumbers did not look or smell or anything funky. And like the thought of eating a cucumber does not disgust me, but the thought of eating Tarka literally makes my stomach turn, and it's been like over a month. Like it literally, I gotta stop talking about it now because it's making me feel nauseous, if I'm being like real with you. So it's like the only place we didn't get to go, but we did get ramen. And then the next day we had a girls' day with Andrea. We met up at Andrea's house, and then we drove to Jack Allen. And it was my first time going there. I got nachos. They were pretty freaking good. But like they brought out this pimento cheese with these crackers. And it's so funny. Like they had 3 crackers exactly. They each ate theirs. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll try it. Because I'm like the non-adventurous food eater. And Haley told me it tasted like red pepper hummus, which it like literally did. And so my cracker though, I swear to God, you could have chipped a tooth on it. It was so hard for an unknown reason. I only took like 1 bite and I was like, absolutely not. This cracker is just like so hard. Like, what's good? And they kind of like looked at me like I was being drama, which like nothing new. I'm kind of a dramatic person. And then Haley took a bite with my cracker and she was like, what the fuck? And then Andrea took a bite with my cracker and was like, what the fuck is wrong with your cracker? But my cracker was just randomly very crunchy. So then we went board game shopping. We went to both Nuki Games, which is like my favorite. They're so cheap, literally cheaper than Amazon. And we went to Dragon's Lair, which was like also fun, but like I definitely think I prefer Tanuki. What am I doing? It's happening again. It's the same thing I did in my other video. I'm just so all over the place. But yeah, it was really fun. And then we went to an outlet mall, the Round Rock Outlets. We got Annie Ann's, which me and Andre definitely decided that in the future we will just share one because they like jam-pack those bad boys with pretzels, and neither of us came remotely close to finishing it. I ended up getting these really cute Calvin Klein sweatpants for $17, which was literally a steal. I wish they would have had my size in like the pinky purpley color, but they only had my size in black, which love, got them. And then like gray, which obviously I don't mind gray, but it was a light, like this is the lightest gray I will go, and it was lighter than this. And so I just did not like that idea. And then we had girls' night at Andrea's. We ended up playing the game Splendor, and then like we ended up just staying. So like most of the time when I go over, the kids are already asleep, and unless they make a special request for me to come early, which sometimes they do because they're cutie pies. And so Theo wanted me to read him a million books, as Theo does. So I did that because he's my little bestie. So I read him lots of books, which was fun. And then we ended up going out to dinner to this like chicken place. Don't really remember the name. Good Folks, maybe? Yeah, good folks. I got chicken tenders, and they had like these weird, like, the french fries were very interesting. The shape of them, it was quite literally something I had never experienced before. So that was really good. And then we watched Crazy Rich Asians, which I don't know what I was expecting from that movie, but it was not, I was not expecting what I got in the best way possible. Like, I didn't have high hopes for it. I didn't have like low, I know it's really well rated and well liked, but that movie was phenomenal. Like, I wanna watch it with Chris, because I think he would actually like it. It's funny, it's romantic, it's just genuinely great, and it like has me wanting to go to Bangkok really bad. I think that's where it was, or Singapore, wherever the movie takes place. I'm like, count me in, let me go. So it was just like really fun. And then Thursday we slept in, and then me and Haley got up and went to Round Rock Donuts, went to Target because she needed something else, I think, that she had forgotten. We got Panda Express, and we took the train downtown. And downtown's always an experience. The one side of 6th Street is like so spooky, and like Haley was really spooked, but we got scooters, which make it a little less spooky because you can just kind of zoom away. So we zoomed right away all the way down to Book People, which was so fun. I do really enjoy Book People, but I'm going to be honest, I find it quite overwhelming in there. Like, I feel like I can't find anything I'm looking for because there's just so much stuff. But it was fun nonetheless. Then we did some bar hopping. I actually, I'm so straight edge. I don't drink. So I was just kind of along for the ride. We went to a couple different bars, whatever. And then we all started to get pretty hungry. And so we ended up in like the last train back, because it was like a weekday, was like 7:20. So we hopped on the train back home, and then we went to get Mexican food, and it was so good. So good, in fact, that we went twice when my sister was here because she wanted to go again. So it was really fun. And then Friday, Chris streamed, and so me and my sister had a little sistery date. These girls' feet are so scary looking now that I'm looking at them. But anyhow, me and my sister had a little sister day at the Domain. We went down to the Domain, and we went to Culinary Dropout, and it's so funny. We walked in, and she's like, oh, it smells kind of funky in here. She said it like as the hostess was seating us, and the hostess heard her and was like, what smells funky? I need more information. And my sister was absolutely mortified, and I found it to be quite literally the funniest thing to ever happen. Still so funny. But we got like a bunch of hors d'oeuvres. We got like a build your own charcuterie board and pretzels and onion rings, and essentially way too much food. Didn't expect any of it to be as like large as it was, and yeah, so we were quite full. We walked around, like, we didn't really buy much. I don't know if we actually bought anything. Haley might have bought like one thing. I bought nothing. I was kind of in the market for some new Vans, but they just didn't have any that spoke to me, so did not buy anything. Gotta include the Plannahannah package. That is a must. But yeah, so we did that. Then we had a game night at the Raverts. We usually do game night on Saturday, but it was their Cutie Pie Honey Bunch anniversary, so they had weekend getaway plans. So I was like, yeah, we can just move it. No big deal. NBD, as the kiddos say. So we moved it, and we had game night. We played like more lighthearted party games because my sister's not like into the intense games, which was a nice change of pace because we don't do that very often. But yeah, so we did that, which was fun. They got barbecue from Rudy's because Chris has been wanting to try it, and Haley wanted to have some barbecue while she was here, and I do not eat barbecue. I did try the creamed corn because Andrea be constantly talking about this creamed corn and how good it is, and it was like good. I don't have any point of reference. I think that's my problem, is I've never had creamed corn, so I can't like say that it was like so magnificent compared to other creamed corns because I've literally never had creamed corn, but like it was good. It kind of reminded me of like a sweeter corn chowder almost. So, but they got me McDonald's. So I had McDonald's personally. And then I came home and it was like an earlier night for us for game night. Like we were home by like midnight. Usually we're not home till closer to like 1, 2 o'clock. And I was not tired. So I just proceeded to watch YouTube. When we got home, everybody else fell asleep. Because Haley, Andrea also does not drink, but Haley, Nick, and Chris did. They were like drinking, so they were like pretty tired. But I was like awake. Saturday, pretty sure we also slept in this day, but we went to Hop Dotty per Haley's request. Every guest that I have just be like really wanting Hop Dotty. But we went there, we got like mad fries, 3 different types of fries. We got the nacho fries, the barbecue fries, and the Parmesan truffle fries. It was great. Loved every second of it. I love French fries in general, so it was so fun. And like, I wish that they sold, I feel like this would be so like, it would sell really well if they did like a French fry sampler where you could like pick 3 different kinds. Cause like, my problem is like my tongue gets bored of like the same flavor if I just get my favorite, which are the barbecue. It's like barbecue chip seasoning on a French fry with ranch on the side. It's so yummy. So good. But anywho, we did that. Then we went to Target to buy a couple of more puzzles. And we came home and did some puzzling. We tried to listen to the audiobook of like my book of the month or book club book for February, but like I don't know how anybody does audiobooks, so I immediately canceled that. Then I did some reading after we were done with our puzzling. I was working on that Meh book. And then we went to a cute little local bar and I got my usual, which is like a loaded pub chips. Haley got a Philly cheesesteak and Chris got something weird that I couldn't even tell you what it was at all. There was live music. It was just like really a fun, relaxing evening. Came home and Chris and I watched another episode of The Last of Us because we were a bit behind. Okay, this done with that. And yeah, so then Sunday, my sister woke up in the morning. She's like, we slept in until like 10:30. And she's like, yeah, I just really want Mexican again. I'm like, oh, are you sure you don't want to like try something else? She's like, okay, I'll give me some ideas. And I'm like rattling off like half-assing because I just know she's gonna pick Mexican. And then she's like, oh, let me look at the menu. And she's like, who am I kidding? I just want Mexican again. I've been thinking about it ever since we went, how good it was. And I'm like, okay. So we went back, got more Mexican, and then she had never been to an IKEA. We don't have one back like in Syracuse. The closest one is I think New Jersey, which is like 5 to 6 hour drive. So she's like, I want to know what it's all about. So we went to IKEA and she said she gets the hype, but it was a bit overwhelming, which I can see. IKEA is quite overwhelming. So we went to IKEA and then we just went shopping around again. We went to Barnes & Noble and I was bad and I bought 3 books, even though I'm on a book buying ban, but like whatever. I've read almost 3 books since then, so I feel like I'm back on my reading journey, so I can engage in the book buying a little bit. So I did some laundry, and then I finished the Meh book I was reading, and I tried really hard to get into my book club book. I got about 50% done before my sister was also reading it, and like it just was not our journey. I can't even remember the name. The Rewind, I think is what it was called, by Allison Wynne Scotch. And it was very odd because it's like multi-POV but also narrated, so I don't see the point of the multi-POV. And then all of a sudden it would like switch to the past and be back in the present. It was just a confusing mess, and I actually DNF'd it. And then we have like one of those like little free library things in my neighborhood, so we went and put some books in there. I wanted to put this Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover in there because that book sucked. Chris wanted to put his Frankenstein book and a book he received 2 copies of. We put one in there, and then Haley put the Rewind in there. But that's the base, and this is literally so pretty I could throw up. Let's get into the day by day. I just can't. Pixie Gold. Ugh, I could throw up. It's so pretty. I'm a little too zoomed in. Excited I made hard-boiled eggs, you know, like a real weirdo, for my salads, and they're gonna be like quite chilled by the time I'm done with this video. I'm gonna peel them. I'm gonna make myself a fat salad for lunch, and I literally can't wait. This is another 5 at the top day, like you guys know how it goes around here. We're almost always 5 at the top. So every icon and script that's in the foil bundle, you can buy a full sheet of. I will tell you what's from the bundle, and I'll also tell you which font it is in case you wanted to buy your own sheet. So we do have the money icon from the bundle, as well as the payday script, and the payday script, that is choice 4. We have the envelope script from the foil bundle, and then I have my custom multi, and this was the February font of the month, and I'm just using some regular gold for PO drop. And then grocery shopping, we've got both the grocery cart and the groceries script from the bundle. The script is in font choice 6. Then I got a McDonald's soda. I lost my mind, put this on the wrong way. It's fine, we'll just flip flop her. And put this can of Diet Coke here from SPC. Did I mention I have a code with SPC? You can use Hannah10 to save 10% off if I didn't. And then again from my custom multi and the Feb font of the month. McDonald's, also make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, one or the other or both, to make so you don't miss the font of the months. But I do have the like samplers for each font, so you can get a little taste if you did miss it. We got the movie clapper from the bundle, and then the YouTube binge from my custom multi in gold. Down here we are gonna mark work, and that I was watching House, doing my little watch through of House. Oh, it's just such a good show. It's just genuinely so good. I don't have words other than it's just so good. And then watch TV with Chris, and like I said, I'm like 90% sure it was The Last of Us, because we got caught up this week. We started a few weeks late. Okay, so for work, I got the laptop from SPC, and then the work script from the bundle, but this is choice 6. For House, I've got the stethoscope from the bundle, as well as a House custom in font choice 6 in regular gold. And then for TV with Chris, I've got the TV from the bundle, as well as a with Chris from my custom multi in gold. Up here, the first things first, my sister arrived to town. Oh, she's just so cute, it hurts. And then I got McDonald's in red. McDonald's red. And then me and my sister grabbed lunch. Or breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it. So I've got the airplane icon from the bundle, and I have this from my custom multi, and it says FaceTime Sissy, and I'm just going to cut off the FaceTime and just use the Sissy. This is in my custom multi in the Feb font. Oops, I accidentally got a little something stuck under there, but whatever. Got the McDonald's soda, so I got the Diet Coke from SPC and a McDonald's script, font choice 6 in gold. Then I have an icon from my new mini icons of a book that's in regular gold, and I have the read script from the bundle, but that's font choice 2. Then I have this super old eggs and bacon in like a shattered gold hollow from SPC, and a with sis script from my shop that's in font choice 2. Then down here I will mark that we did some gallivanting, had a game night. Technically it's supposed to be the light purple, but I already have the big light purple there, so I'm just gonna use the dark purple, and then I'll use the light purple, or I'll use the light purple down at the bottom to mark it getting ramen. And I will probably fill this in as I go. There's quite a bit of things to fill in this week, simply because I did a lot of things I don't usually do. So I've got the shopping Lottie from SPC, and gallivanting script from my custom multi. For game night, I've got the card playing Lottie and a custom game night in font choice, that's in the January font of the month. Then I've got the ramen sticker from SPC. Cool. And then up here, we will mark that we went to Jack Allen. And then I will mark board game shopping with Andrea. And also gallivanting at the outlets. And then I will mark Anne's pretzels this way. Oh my god, this is a spread where I'm regretting not using it in my main planner. So we have the fork and knife to mark Jack Allen. I have the card from the bundle and a with Andrea from my custom multi-feb font to mark that we went game shopping. I've got the shopping bag from the bundle and a custom gallivanting script in font 6. And then I've got the Annie Ann's pretzel bites from SPC and a custom with Andrea in font 6. Jack Allen. Andrea knew exactly what I was gonna get to. She's like, I knew you would get the nachos. LOL. Okay. I'm gonna mark girls' night. And then we went to Good Folks. This actually works out quite well with the movie marquees. Hold that for me. What am I looking for? The big little things. Here they are. And we watched Crazy Rich Asians. I'm gonna throw in the blue for that. Oh, this just looks so good. For girls' night, I have the house icon from SPC. And then for Good Folks, I've got the fried chicken bucket. And I'm just gonna write in Crazy Rich Asians. So we will first write in girls' night. Good Folks. And then the main guy in Crazy Rich Asians, whew, he's a hottie. I forget his name in the movie and IRL, but he's fine. So that's the first half, and I am like disgusted by how pretty this is. Thursday. This is another 5-parter up at the top. So this is the color I have the most of currently for Little Things. So it's the one that's gonna get double up here. The hot pink. Pixie Gold is just so good. Just so good with this kit. I can't get over it. So for Sleep In, I've got the bed from the bundle and the Sleep In script from the bundle, but it is in font choice 2. Then for Getting Donuts, I have the donut icon from SPC with a Sister Time script from my shop in font choice 2. For Target, I have the little mini icon with the shopping bag and a Target script from my shop, font choice 5 unfoiled. For Panda, we've got the takeout bag from SPC as well as a custom Panda script, font choice 6 unfoiled. And then for going downtown, I have the train icon from SPC. I'm so excited. I recently got those and it's so perfect. Perfect. Then down here, we went to Book People. So I'm gonna use the dark purple patterned. Perfect. We also did some bar hopping and then got Mexican food. Hated that sound I just made. This is to mark Mexican. Coolio. Coolio. Whoa, whoa. Okay, for Book People, I've got the book icon from the bundle. For bar hopping, I don't have anything to mark that because I don't drink, so I'm just using the silly looking face because we were goofing and gaffing. And then for Mexican, I got the burrito from SPC as well as a custom La Tapatilla in the November font of the month. If you guys are familiar with Book People, let me know. Do you find it extraordinarily overwhelming? It's like almost unenjoyable because it is so overwhelming. Bar hopping, okay. So Friday, we went to the Domain, my sister and I. Great times. And we went to culinary and did some shopping, gallivanting around town. Yeah, we'll use hot pink for that. Ugh, it's so funny when she was like, it smells funky in here. It was just so good. So I have the car icon from the bundle, as well as a custom The Domain script. This is font choice 5, unfoiled. For getting food with her, I've got the fork and knife from the bundle, as well as the with my sister from my shop in font 4. For gallivanting, we've got the shopping bag from SPC, as well as a gallivanting script in unfoiled font choice 6. Game night with all the pals. Pretty sure I'm supposed to use light purple and I don't have that, so we're just gonna go with light blue and we'll use light purple for the next thing, which is to mark my McDonald's. And then I had a YouTube binge when we got home. It took me like an entire day and a half to catch up on YouTube videos because I was just so behind. Okay, so for game night, we do have the like gamer gal here from SPC, the board game Lottie. I have the game night strip from my custom multi in the February font. I'm just cutting it in half so I can stack it to fit on here. Game night, perfect. McDonald's, I've got the nuggets from SPC, the McDonald's script, font choice 6 in gold. And for YouTube binge, I've got the play button from the bundle, as well as the YouTube binge script from the bundle, but that is font choice 4. First things first on this day was we went to Hop Dottie, had a Target run, and then did a puzzle. We tried to do a second one, but I picked out some like real trickster puzzles and they were a bit too difficult. I picked out like these Disney Thomas Kincaid. If you guys know, his artwork's beautiful, but made for a hard puzzle. So I have these french fries from SPC to mark Hop Dottie, and I've got the shopping. Ooh. I done put everything the wrong way, okay? Thank God that didn't pull up any foils. Like sometimes it does, sometimes it does not, but there we go. So we got the Target shopping bag from SPC, as well as the same Target script from my shop in font choice 5 unfoiled. For doing the puzzles, I didn't really know how to mark it, so I'm just using the blonde girl Lottie, just the plain Lottie, because I did it with my sister. She also has blonde hair. It's like literally the best I could come up with. Hop Dottie. Oh, that sound is disgusting. Puzzle time. I don't know why I have a game night script pulled out. I'm just gonna like throw that away. Okay. So down here, we will mark that I read, and then we can mark that we went to the bar and like got food and listened to music and the whole 9. And then we watched or listened to, watched The Last of Us, Chris and I, when we got home. Okay. So for reading, we've got the book icon stack from SPC and the read script from my custom multi in the February font. For getting food, we've got the fork and knife from SPC. And for The Last of Us, I've got this like sparkly gold TV from SPC. It's like super old. Plus music. And then The Last of Us. Okay. On to Sunday. The first thing was we got more Mexican food per Haley's request. Ugh, I just miss her ass so bad already. And then we went to IKEA. One with this color because it's the only one I have in this size box. And then we went gallivanting for one last little gallivant. Okay, so for Mexican, I've got the burrito icon again from SPC and the La Tapatia script and November font of the month. And then for IKEA, I figured just the house icon worked. And for gallivanting again, I've got the Glotty shopping and the gallivanting script. IKEA's the last thing I gotta write in though. That's exciting. IKEA. Okay, then I did laundry. I read. We had a bit of a game night. I'm gonna use this from the foil bundle, I think, simply because I don't have like a color that'll work. This like little gold flag, that works fine. And I was very, very sad this evening. Did lots of crying, if I'm being honest with you. So for laundry, I've got the little mini icon and the laundry script from my custom, multi-custom with the February font. And then for reading, I've got the book, same thing with the read script. For game night, I've got this die from SPC, and then the game night script I'll just put over that. And that's in the January font of the month. And then I was sad, so I have this sad munchkin and the sad bitch script from my February custom multi-situation. Now let's zoom on out and I'll show you guys what will be going into the D-stash. Okay, guys, this is like disgustingly pretty. Oh, Pixie Gold is just so good. It's so pretty. So everything going into the D-stash from this, we have this page. I used quite a bit of little things because it was a busy week. I used a lot of the plain colors because I wasn't obsessed with the patterns of this kit. But one flag in the deco bits, some headers and icons. A lot of this page is left. 2 overlays, a tall box, a full box, another full box and some date covers, and 2 underlays. That is it, guys. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down. Because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.